Alright guys, so we're out here, we're fishing. We just left the boat launch, front boat launch. Tried to get out here a bit earlier, but the gate doesn't open till 7:30 a.m. So I got here about, I thought somebody came and opened it or something, but it's on a timer, so wasn't able to get in, had to wait a half an hour. That was a bummer. At the moment, we're just gonna wait out and get to some deeper water, get to a couple different places in general that I think will just be more productive than right here. This whole lake gets hit pretty hard. I mean, it's real small, it's 3 miles long, it's narrow for the most part, and it's got some definite, it's deep. It's 144, I think, 142 at the deepest point, at the deepest spot in the lake. But it's a tough lake. Usually it's a grind, and there's nobody out here today. I mean, there's just nobody out here. So I've got the lake all to myself. Obviously the bite's been really tough, so that's one of the reasons there's not very many people out here fishing. It's a beautiful day. We got out here, it was about 40 degrees, around 40 degrees. At the lowest today, we should hopefully hit 50 degrees if we're lucky. Got the sun out, and that's always a positive, so stay tuned and we'll keep at it, and hopefully we'll catch something. Alright guys, we are fishing the front still. No luck yet. No luck as of yet, but I'm optimistic. A little bit windier than so far than I expected. Hopefully that's just a couple gusts or a little bit of, hopefully it's nothing. Like I said, guys, a little nippy. Right now it's tough. I mean, I'm fishing hard. I'm fishing real hard. No, I'm fishing pretty hard. I got a particular way I'm doing things, and I've had some success to think about it, considering how difficult this lake is. I've had a lot of success on a lot of different baits. Not just for bass, but Mackinaw and trout, rainbow trout. Just amazing sometimes what I catch. I was throwing a small jerk bait earlier this year in my bass boat, and it was 110. It was the 110 Junior by Mega Bass, and I was catching trout on a jerkbait. I tossed a 4-inch worm out at one point when they planted and caught a few trout. Very interesting. And sometimes those baits that you really rely on, they work for a while, and then you use them a bit too much. If you're going to the same fishing spot a few days in a row, or if you're just going to go fishing 2, 3, 4 days in a row, it's not a good idea to go out there necessarily and fish the same bait every day. Even if it's a confidence thing, even if it's your go-to bait, it's not a good idea. Now I'm only bringing one rod, guys, out here. Now, Some people would say that's a disadvantage, you know. There's a lot of advantages to having two rods, obviously. Being able to do a lot of different techniques, use a lot of different baits. I'm kind of like that guy who will try to find one rod that does just about everything well enough, and then certain things really well. And that's where I'm at right now. First float tube I've ever bought, and kayak's just too much work for me. It's too heavy. If I could do the kayak thing, I'd be in a kayak a lot of the time. Wasn't that long ago we had a nice little bite, but it's been about 15-20 minutes since then, and we haven't had nothing going down, nothing at all. So I don't know. Alright guys, so we're out here. We ended up not doing what I thought I was going to do. I ended up, going a little bit the wrong direction. So we're out here and we are fishing some deep water. And I'm hoping to get a bite. Obviously, never know what you're going to get in the deep water. Could be a bow, could be a rainbow, could be a German brown, could be a bass, could be 3 different kinds of bass, could be a Mackinaw. So definitely a variety in the deep water. Alright guys, we just fished, a lot of deeper water for nothing. Went the wrong way, wasn't expecting to go that way. And now, without a doubt, hardest thing is going to the bathroom, because you're in these waders, takes forever to get anywhere, especially if you're fighting the wind. To get to the shore, to even go to the bathroom, man, it's crazy. It's the worst part. Standing for a minute, guys, taking a break from being in the float tube. I think I've been in the float tube for quite a bit, almost 2 hours or so, roughly something like that. So we fished, a lot of water. We covered a lot of water, and we had no luck. Well, we did have a bite early on, but that was it. So I'll be standing for a couple more minutes and then hop back in the float tube. Alright guys, so here we are. And right now we're fishing around the main island. No luck at all. So we're gonna finish around the island and then work out to some deeper water. And see what happens. Got 2 bald eagles flying in the sky right now. That's pretty cool. But then again, I constantly see, the American eagle out here at Jenkinson. Yeah, guys, this lake is just really slow right now, but I'm hoping that, you know, a little bit of this warm weather, maybe, I don't know, gets a couple fish to do something. Roam a little bit, feed a little bit, just get active in some way. And I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. Right now, we've almost went around pretty much the whole island, the main island. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna fish the channel a little bit, and we're gonna fish or the edges, the outer edges. It's not really the channel because the channel is really deep, but we'll fish on the outskirts. And then there's actually there's two humps that you can see, but there's some other features I'm not going to mention that are nearby. And then you know, obviously if I had a kayak, I could go on the other side of the lake and fish over there, but that's not going to be an option. Alright guys, we're going to have to figure something out. You know, this is one of those situations where I was working a particular type of bait, and now it's not working at all. So, I'm going to change it up, I think, and we'll see what happens from there, but not liking how this is going right now. Alright guys, we got our bait back, snagged up, got our bait back. For today we have not lost the bait. You know, there's places in this lake, and I know they hold fish, and you lose baits left and right. And there's other places I know where you can fish and it's not as bad. Alright guys, we got one. Got the skunk off. Man, I was dreading it. I was like, are we not gonna get one? The skunk, man. The skunk has been, it's been crazy. So, alright. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, so here we go. Look at that beautiful bronze back. This one's got the makings, got them tiger stripes. Look at that belly. Oh my gosh, look at that belly. That's a nice belly for small fish like this. I mean, yeah, this fish was tough. To catch this one fish was so very, 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 very tough. Hope it gets better, but this is, got the skunk off. Let's get this fish, Let's get it. Come on, buddy, loosen your jaw. He's lockjaw right now, and I don't want to hurt his jaw, so I'm waiting for him to relax a bit.
losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all